All right, so our next speaker is Gaia Orion. You know how we all tend to see life through our own unique lens? So I'm an artist, so my lens is creativity. I'm excited when I see someone doing something creative, but you might think that I mean something artsy, so like creativity is not, for me, reduced to going to a museum on Saturday or taking a watercolor class on Tuesday night or listening to music or reading poetry. Creativity fascinates me because it's what makes us feel alive. And we're in a world where I think we're missing a lot of that. We're in a world that is in turmoil, that it's like we kind of don't know what's coming. It feels uncertain. It feels volatile. It feels scary at times. And I notice that creativity is, through the lens of my own eyes, the new skill that we need to tackle this new world that we're walking in. The reason is, I notice that creative people are flexible, they adapt to situations. When there is a problem, they just find the way to fit that circle into that square. They see the big picture. They think about things differently than most people. And even if you look like at business interviews, they say that what is a skill that an employee needs today? It's creativity, curiosity. So today I want you to see the world through my lens, which is creativity. Who here feel that they are creative? Just like to see hands, quite a bit. There was quite a few hands that didn't go up. If I made you ask you today to do a drawing and show it to people, who would be terrified right now? There's a few hands. So, I don't know, when you came and you sat down on your chair, maybe you saw that there is a pencil that is white, and there is also a card that is black at the back. So I invite you, we're going to do a little exercise. I just want you to experience what creativity is, because we need creativity, but not a lot of people understand what it is. And it cannot be taught by reading a book, watching a tutorial on YouTube. It can only be taught by experiencing it. And it's not like teaching something that is new, that like a new skill that you've never had. Because creativity is just part of the universe. It's a life force that made this puddle of goo that was on the planet Earth 4 billion years ago become, like all the lizards and the birds and the dinosaurs and like us on two legs today. Like if you look around, this life is just unbelievably creative, incredible, miraculous. And when you're a child, everyone here saw life as something that was incredibly miraculous and was just excited about life. It had, we all had this life force. All we need to do is just remember what it was like when we just had pencil crayon and we didn't care what people was going to say. We were just having fun, doing our drawing, and then the rest is life. So I'm going to help you because some of you haven't done this for a long time. Who hasn't done coloring since before you were 7? Yeah, there is a few. All right, let's do this. So you could just, how about close your eyes? This is an event about joy, discovering the gift of joy. Remember a time when you had joy in your life, and it could be maybe when you were a little kid, doing something creative. Close your eyes and go back to this moment. Just bring back into your mind, who was there, what was happening, all the senses, what did it feel like? How did you feel like? Feel the joy inside of yourself. Feel the joy in your heart. Feel the joy in your mind. Feel the joy in your belly. Feel the joy around you, spreading. I love to think that now we have a whole room that is just beaming with joy inside, remembering something really special. I invite you to open your eyes and then do a little squiggle somewhere on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be extraordinary. There's no high stake. You're not going to have to exhibit this in a gallery like I have to do. So a little squiggly line. Now look at the sheet of paper. Something already has happened, transformed. Instead of black, there is a form that is kind of informing you. It's like almost this form is not finished and it wants something next. So just do another line. Let the drawing, whatever is, the lines or the form, let them just talk to you and follow the movement of what is on the paper. That's all you have to do. You don't have to perform. Nobody is going to be judging your drawing. It's just something between you, the paper, the pencil, and we're just chilling. It's really not a big deal. So maybe you have 2 squiggly lines, and it probably doesn't feel finished yet. So just put a 3rd little line. It doesn't have to be squiggly. It can be straight. It can be intense. It can be dots all around the paper. It can be whatever your heart wants to do. Let it be. Just let it flow. Be a 2-year-old drawing. Maybe it's the first time. If you haven't drawn in 40 or 50 years, this is your opportunity to find the 2-year-old inside of you. So next part of the exercise, you're going to turn towards someone that is not too far, sitting beside you. There is something really beautiful when we share something creative that we've done. Really, right now you're like, what the heck did I just do? This looks completely stupid. I have no idea what that means. And you will see when you start talking about your drawing, there are things that come out of your mouth that will surprise you. And then when the other person see what they see in your drawing and they're like, oh, I see this. It's like, oh, I had no idea that was there. And there's a conversation that builds, and it's actually just a lot of fun. So I want to give you this opportunity to experience what I do as a professional job when I show my painting and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of shy. I've got 30 paintings in this beautiful gallery in Paris and 100 people coming to see my paintings, and they tell me what they see, and there's this amazing dialogues. It's just, transform me. So I want you to be transformed and do the exercise. So we're gonna have 5 minutes. Just describe to your neighbor, what do you see? It doesn't have to be anything. 3 minutes? That's good? Okay. It was a joy to experience the room just erupting into this what I'm talking about when I see like vitality, and I told you how I get excited when I see people creative, and I saw a whole room being creative. I'm feeling joyful. Thank you, everyone.